Good afternoon, collective. 12:22 on the clock. Balance 222. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Your daughter was set up in the past to go to jail, even if it was just for one night or whatever the case may be. But whoever I'm talking to, somebody intentionally created a situation and set something up where your daughter would go to jail. And the reason they did that is because they needed an opportunity to Neuralink her, to chip her. Okay. Now, the reason that they Neuralinked your daughter, they thought they did, was because your daughter is a high priestess. She might not have fully come into it, but she's a high priestess and she's very powerful and her energy is very, very strong. And she's unaware of her own energy because she's very young. And the whole reason they set her up is because they were told that she was a high priestess in the reverse that could not regulate their emotions. You know, like these people out here that act wild and crazy and they can't regulate their emotions and they act a fool. They somewhere trying to rob a bank, and then when they get arrested, what you locking me up? What am I going to jail for? And they get to acting a fool. Somebody made a suggestion and said that it was very important to Neuralink your daughter because they needed to watch her because her spiritual energy was so powerful she could hurt people with it. And the reason, first, let me tell you, whoever you are, your daughter is not like that at all. Your daughter is very emotionally regulated and she's very well behaved and she's very anointed and she's got a very sweet spirit. But the reason this was done is because there was somebody jealous, either in your family or connected to you, that is aware that whoever you are, you're a high priestess, okay? You're a high priestess and your daughter is a high priestess, okay? And they are jealous because this whole reading, and this person is a Mason. Whoever this person is a Mason, okay? And whoever this person is, this is all happened to your family because of how they feel about you. And how they feel about you is triggered. Here it is. Triggered, triggered, triggered. All this happened because somebody had connections to people in powerful places that was very triggered that by your independence, your confidence, your intelligence, and your freedom. And your daughter is just like you, okay? And both of you have spiritual gifts that, guess what? These are all the cards that popped out, y'all. These spiritual gifts come from God, born with them, okay? So whoever this Mason is that was triggered by you and the fact that you were born with your spiritual gifts and you're not karmic, you're intelligent, independent, confident, and you're free, they were triggered by this and jealous of you and your family. It could be someone in your family or connected to your family. And because they were jealous that you all were born with spiritual gifts and had all these things going for you, this person wanted to destroy both you and your daughter. So they created a smear campaign and an illusion about how both of you were evil and you had spiritual gifts that the two of you were using and utilizing to steal and to hurt people and to do death spells on people and to, y'all were both evil. And the mother taught the daughter how to do evil. And the both of you were like Batman and Robin, working together to steal from men, to be gold diggers, to break up families, to, they pitched it to this person that had the power to make the decision to have this done to you like you were bad. Now, they got the help of a tarot card reader. They went to a tarot card reader who your light was triggering, and for double confirmation about the truth about both you and your daughter. And this tarot card reader, they lied. And the way they found out about getting confirmation from this tarot card reader is through their husband or ex-husband. It's something like that. So whoever this husband or ex-husband is, they told whoever this government official is that makes these decisions. Okay, this is like the government behind the government. The person that makes these decisions, it knows this tarot card reader's ex-husband, and they were like, well, don't worry about it, my ex-wife, she's a spiritualist, and she can confirm whether that's the truth or not. Okay. But whoever this person is that lied about you and your daughter, uh, they they lied because they were made an offer. They were made an offer by the person that was jealous of you all to lie about you all, because they knew that, they did divination, and they knew that both of you were pure, and you were no different than anybody else that has their regular trials, good and bad, throughout life. Nobody's perfect, but it was a lie told about both you and your daughter. And the person that was started the lie, that was jealous of you, someone could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their chart, or that tarot card reader might be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay, that was triggered by your natural spiritual gifts, your femininity. It's a lot of different things going on here, I'm feeling. So there might be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini tarot card reader that was consulted about the truth about your spiritual gifts, and your daughter. And this is in the past. And this person lied to this person. They knew it's someone that's very skilled, that did a reading, and they clearly could see that you were a pure energy and you were on a very righteous path. But they told a blatant, straight, bold-faced lie because they were triggered by, like I said, your freedom, your intelligence, your beauty, and a lot of other things. And they were helping that other person that brought you up as being a problem to this government official. Okay. Now, there is either two or one person here. There might be two people here that was triggered by you, that said that you were a threat. Okay. The government official, I feel like, that made the call, the government official that made the call to have you tracked down and Neuralinked, and then have your daughter Neuralinked, I feel like was someone of Central African descent. This is a part of the government that is not, exposed to the public. Okay. This is like the government behind the government type thing. And this government official might have been of Central African descent that consulted with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius tarot card reader, just to like double check to make sure it's the truth. And that Libra, Aquarius, Gemini tarot card reader lied on you and your daughter in the past. This happened in the past to your daughter. And they gave the order to go ahead and set you guys up to be Neuralinked. Okay. Now, the other person that might have been connected to the person that was jealous of you, it could have been two of them, was someone in your family and somebody of West African descent here. Okay. So I feel like these are two different energies. And this West African might have a business or friendship or a relative. I don't know how they're connected, but this West African might be the person that was connected to the jealous person, or both this West African and the person either in your family or connected to your family that was jealous of you. The two of them worked together to get this Central African government official that's over spiritual things to give the order to have your Neuralink, because you guys needed to be kept track of, and you guys needed to be monitored at all times, camera in your eye, everything, so that they could hear you breathe. They could see everything you see. They could hear every word you mutter, because you was into some deep shit. You was into some deep, dark, occult, blood sacrifice, and you were targeting people. Okay. That's what happened here. Now, the setup, I don't know how the setup went for your daughter, but I'm getting an energy that this might have happened like shortly after your daughter got out of high school, or got out of high school age. It was like somewhere around that time. It would be like a situation where, say, a bunch of college kids, I'm just giving you an example of how they would do something like this legally under the law. Say you got a bunch of college kids, and say your son or daughter is hanging out with their friends, and they're all together, and they're all drinking beer or wine coolers, or whatever the kids do. Okay. And say they have a sip of wine and they're having a good time on a Saturday night, and they're with a group of friends. They would put an op into the friendship circle to watch your child, right? And that op needed to be able to inform the police that would be waiting, like outside of wherever your child has to drive to get home, because they're waiting for confirmation from the op that's hanging around your child and their friends to confirm that they have alcohol in their system. Now, say your child only has a small sip of alcohol, but it's not over the limit, okay? Or even if it's 1 point over the limit, and it's not even enough to do anything at all, like barely, it's not even over the limit 1 point, or it's not even over the limit at all. But they just needed confirmation that your daughter or son had something to drink. And once the spy or op in your child's friend circle text message the police officer, okay, they're leaving the party right now, or they're leaving the group right now, and yes, I can confirm they did have a glass of alcohol, they did have a wine cooler, they did drink a beer, so they definitely do have alcohol in their system. Your child would have got pulled over by the police, and if they blew and was like, wait a minute, I'm not drunk. I know it's illegal to drive drunk. I only had one beer. But even if it came under 1 point, they would have altered the test or switched the test up or done something, to, oh, look, you're over the limit. You're over the, even if they were not over the limit, they would have said they were over the limit or switched up the test or whatever. But they could definitely confirm they had alcohol in their system, and that's all they needed. And they would have locked your child up, and that's how they would have gotten them into some kind of position where they would be able to Neuralink or chip them, like if they had to give them a shot while they were in jail and say, nope, we give everybody this tetanus shot or this shot. It was something that was done while they were incarcerated, whereby they were Neuralinked, or a chip was placed in their body while they were incarcerated. But they had them set up. I'm giving you that example because I want you to understand how they target and set up people when they want to put them into a position where they can have a reason to Neuralink them. You understand? Now, it could have happened while they were incarcerated, or say they got into a car accident or something, or someone drugged them and they was in a hospital, or if they went into a mental institution, or if they got in a car accident and ended up in a hospital. Either way, whatever way it was, they set your child up to be incarcerated. So whether they ended up going to the hospital, a mental institution, or an actual jail, they were set up to go there. Okay. Whatever happened, it was not big enough to, it wasn't something that needed or required incarceration of whatever kind it was. But their whole objective was to create a situation whereby they would have an excuse to get your child somewhere overnight, even if it's for one night, so they could inject them with something. And they successfully did that. Now, so that's where nano chipped illegally comes out with chipped while incarcerated. Now, to you, this is nano chipped illegally, okay? And it did happen while they were incarcerated, means in the care of a hospital, a mental institution, a hospital, or a jail, or however they had, wherever they had them at, okay? They created that situation intentionally on purpose. Now, for somebody, this is your daughter, and it's because she has very powerful energy. But the reason all of this happened to both you and your daughter, again, is because you guys have spiritual gifts that you were born with. This is somebody that would have started a smear campaign, and that your light just completely irritated them. The love that you and your daughter have for each other, it just drove this person crazy. So it's got to be somebody close to you all. Okay. Seeing how loving you all are and how gifted you all are and intelligent and intellectual you all are, it drove them crazy. just absolutely crazy. And this person wanted to steal either you and your daughter, or you or your daughter's spiritual gifts, because all these cards came out together just like this. You know, the person is how they feel about you. They hate your independence, confidence, intelligence, freedom. You were born with your spiritual gifts, and spiritual gifts, stolen inheritance. All these cards came out just like this. Okay. So this is what happened. And your daughter has some type of Neuralink inside of her she's unaware of, possibly even a camera in her eye. Okay. Now, the person that made the call to you, it's illegal because you didn't give authorization, and neither did your daughter for this. But to the government, they don't give a fuck because they have a code that they go by, where they feel like they could do whatever is necessary to protect, in the name of protecting the public, okay, from supernatural beings. So you guys would be like considered like alien DNA or supernatural beings. So fast forward to today. Whoever this jealous person was, and this jealous tarot card reader was, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and whoever this jealous family member was, and this West African, all of them collaborated to do this against you together because they were all jealous of you. Okay. And the person that called and made the decision was this Central African government official that's over the metaphysical part of the government, the spirituality, metaphysical part of the government. Now, fast forward to today, somebody's under judgment. This happened in the past, but when we fast forward, and I have to say again, your daughter is very powerful. Like, they've watched her and observed her, and they've seen her pray, and they've seen things move. Your daughter is extremely powerful, okay, spiritually, more than she even knows, okay? And it's a thing where they might have even tried to create situations. We've talked about how children are targeted from a young age in order to try to create a narrative about them and to create their story. How they'll set you up to be raped or essayed at a young age, and so that you be on a certain path of unhealedness, brokenness, lack of self-confidence, cold-hearted, sociopath, uncaring. Your heart won't be connected to your sexual energy, so you get into a prostitute type energy, not honor the female vessel. You know how they can do things to try to create somebody's life and put them on this type of path. It's almost like somebody was trying to push your daughter into that type of lifestyle by sending boyfriends toward them to try to put them in a mindset of low self-esteem, abuse them emotionally, and friends and different things. Somebody was manipulating a lot of little situations around whoever your daughter is, with friends, boyfriends, and things of that nature, that young people, when they're young, are going through in life, the normal woes of life. But they were trying to create different scenarios to traumatize her, because they wanted her to get on that path so they could utilize her spiritual abilities for themselves or steal them altogether. But whoever she is, she's just like you. And she has that death transformation energy. And maybe your daughter has some Scorpio placement somewhere in her chart. But she has the ability to transform something that's very toxic, just like the peacock, into something beautiful, into growth, learning, into enlightenment. Okay, she's a beautiful being. Okay, in the Buddha Tarot deck, it talks about the peacock representing a type of transformation, because what the peacock does is it lives off of a diet of poisonous things that it eats, poisonous snakes and other poisonous things. But when it eats those things, the peacock is able to transform it into some type of nutrient that creates the color and patterns in their feather. So the peacock represents transformation. So whatever toxic energy has been brought to your daughter, and whatever type of drama and people have been brought into your daughter's life to try to mold and push her to look like a bad guy, so that when this person made the decision to have her arrested and Neuralinked, they could justify it. Your daughter still shined through as the high vibrational soul she is, and went through a transformation. And you can see it right now. You can see that she's not what they were trying to force her into. Okay, through social pressure, she took something bad and converted it into something good. Lessons. If she got into an emotionally abusive relationship with friends, boyfriends, bad people, wrong crowd, anybody that she wore a mask to get in her energy to corrupt her, she was able to learn the lesson by whatever pain she went through and transmute it and learn from it and spiritually grow. And that's what she did. She only became wiser. There are some people that will fall to the wayside when conflict and drama come toward them. And there are other people that are born on a higher frequency, that are older souls, that will take any type of sadness and drama and conflict brought toward them, and they'll be hurt, but they'll get over the hurt and they'll learn the lessons, and they will elevate as a result of it. And that's might be what happened to you, and it might also be what happened to whoever this daughter of yours is. Now, fast forward to today, because they figured if they could make her look bad, then they would believe that she was toxic, and they would believe that she was a high priestess in the reverse, that does nothing, that's very powerful, that wants nothing but to abuse her power. Okay. So if your daughter got locked up in jail, mental institution, a hospital, anything happened where she was taken away, it was a car accident, anything, it was a situation that was orchestrated. The situation was orchestrated to get her in jail. And yes, this Central African and the government was behind it. They gave the order, okay, to set her up to do that. And it's because these laws are not made known to the public in the Constitution about locking people up to Neuralink them that have spiritual gifts that might be a threat. Okay, that's not a law that is known to the public, but they do have some laws behind the government that you all might not be aware of, where they track people with spiritual gifts, okay, that are extremely powerful. And if they deem that you're corrupt and that you might abuse your power, they Neuralink you. They set you up in some type of situation so that they can get you somewhere and Neuralink you, so that they can track your every move, okay? And they do that to a lot of people. So fast forward to today. Everything, all of the illusions behind you and your daughter have been completely unraveled, and someone found out the truth about what this why it was done to both you and your daughter, and why someone was jealous. Someone found out everything that was done was because someone was jealous of you because of your spiritual gifts and the fact that you're free and you can't be controlled, is what I need to say. Thank you. They want me to say this before I pull these cards. So whoever this West African is that worked with someone in your family or connected to your family that worked with this tarot card reader, the reason that these people were jealous and wanted y'all controlled is because not only are you very powerful and spiritually gifted, but because they can't control you. I'm talking about this little trio of jealous people that went to the Central African and the government and said y'all needed to be restricted. They can't control you. Your family can't have control over you. And your family is karmic. And they want you to use your spiritual gifts and power to make them rich, to use it in a way to get abundance for them. And the problem is, y'all are not emotionally codependent to anybody, regardless of whatever type of abuse you've been put through in childhood, whatever you've been lacking. It did not create the people that they wanted. They wanted you all sick. They wanted you all emotionally codependent to validation from men, validation from friends, community, and people. They wanted both you and your daughter to be weak, and so weak that you would do, and you can easily be influenced to do whatever they want you to do. And then you would have been okay, because they would be like, okay, they're the one in the family that has all the power, but we can tell them to do what we want them to do, and they'll do it because they depend on us for validation. They need us. They're codependent financially, and they're emotionally codependent, to us. But you're not like that. You guys are intelligent and you have freedom, which means you don't do nothing nobody tries to tell you to do. Matter of fact, you're going to look at something. You're the boss. Both of you are very powerful, and don't nobody tell y'all what to do. Okay? Especially nobody karmic that just wants to use your gifts and abilities just to get money, to do dishonest things. Okay? So the real problem here was the fact that you guys were not weak. And of course you're not weak. God would not give a weak-willed person that much spiritual power. You understand? So because you guys were not controllable is the reason why these people wanted someone in the government to put you under control. Because, oh, you're not going to let us control you so we could use you to get our money. Okay, that's fine. Then if you're not going to allow us to bully you, to use you and energy harvest off of you and make you the black sheep and siphon your energy, and you're going to stand on your own 2 feet with your own opinions and separate your energy from anybody negative that does not serve a purpose in your life, we're going to get your energy another way so we can use it. And that was their whole purpose. They were jealous of the fact that y'all are free. Y'all are free from any type of chains of control of people possibly connected to your family or in your family. Now, what's going on right now is whoever this Central African is in the government, they found out the complete opposite. It was a complete lie. Everything they said about you and your daughter was a complete lie. And anything that looked negative or was going on negative in your life, it was orchestrated by these people. And now that they know the truth, that these people orchestrated situations surrounding you to make you guys look like what they said about you. In other words, trying to put you into an impoverished situation so that now you get into a life of crime and prostitution. No, you didn't, because your sacral energy that they're so jealous of, it flows straight up to the top. It goes past the ceiling. Okay, it goes into other dimensions where you are able to think in many different ways and access information and creativity and find ways to manifest abundance to yourself that are not toxic, that are not stealing from other people, that's not prostitution, that's not out here selling your body, not doing these things. You guys don't have to do that, because your energy, your sacral energy, it flows up unimpeded to the top. So even if they did things to suppress you guys financially, y'all still have been able to float atop and to manifest abundance, but just by using your quick wit, your intelligence, your creativity, you still flourished. You see, and they were hoping by what they did to you that you would resort to doing low vibrational things to take care of yourselves, but you didn't have to do that. And that's the beautiful thing about the energy, that these gifts from God that you have, that they hate about you. The fact that you're free and they can't put a net on you, they can't put a leash on you, they can't control you, no matter who they use to create a story about you that was not true. So whoever the Central African is in the government that makes these decisions and calls these shots, they no longer feel the same way about your family or this group of people in the community that lied about you, and someone's trying to avoid a disaster now. This person now is trying to undo whatever they did to you, because people, they did things to put you into gang stalking and having you monitored and orchestrating death spells and spiritual attacks. All kind of things have been going on around y'all. But right now, they're in the process of trying to undo whatever these people did to try to back you and your daughter into a corner. Okay. I feel like it's this person's energy. They want to establish trust with you. And I think that's why they're trying to undo whatever was done, because they're trying to find a way to gain your trust after all of the things that were done to y'all. And they know the first thing that they would have to do, one thing, is to stop every single attack that's going on with you all right now. So if someone's been using energy weapons on you or your daughter, or if they've been gang stalking, following you around, shooting guns in the air when you're meditating, or y'all know the Dodge Charger effect or whatever, making the noise campaigns, the spell work day and night, all of those things. It's like they're going around trying to put out fires now to stop everything from coming toward you, because they know they can't even begin to make up for what has been done to you and your daughter, to oppress your life, until they at least give you some peace and stop the people that have been coming toward you to hinder you and attack you. They've reversed a judgment about you, judgment in the reverse. They're trying to undo what they did now because they realize these people were jealous of you, okay? Because they couldn't control you and they're karmic, and they wanted to control your gifts and spiritual power, either sexually or in other ways, to manifest abundance for themselves. So they've reversed a decision they made about you. They're trying to earn your trust by undoing all of the things that these people have been doing to you nonstop. This person might be in an energy of wanting forgiveness from you, for the decision they made to allow something to be done to you and your daughter, based on these jealous people. Okay. Blame in the reverse. They don't blame you for getting into some type of what might appear like toxic energy. But like if these people were able to take some evidence of you looking like you were toxic or saying something that sounded very toxic, they understand now it's because of how you were being attacked. Okay. Confirmation. Wow. 222. I see someone putting the live balance and my phone just binged. They don't blame you. They understand because of all the ridiculous things that have been done and the years of your life that had been stolen from both you and your daughter. Okay. With people putting you all through unnecessary trials and tribulations and the toll it's taken on you all. They don't blame you now. Whatever little bit of information, or they might have, whatever they might have had a recording of you saying, if you were like cussing somebody out or saying, I hope you drop dead, or just something crazy, they understand now that when somebody got their foot on your neck, however they attacked you, if they were doing a death spell on you, trying to stop your heart while trying to pierce through your head with an energy weapon at the same time, and restricting your finances, and like just doing a whole bunch of things all at the same time to you, and wouldn't let up nonstop. They understand, of course, if you back a cat into a corner, it's gonna, scratch and fight for its life. Okay. They understand that whatever was showed to them about you, whatever little snippet these people took to this person to show them about you. See, look how dark they are. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to how they're talking about people dying, or about hurting people. Look. They understand now it's because of what these people were doing to you. And if it was happening to them, they would probably react the same way too. So they don't blame you for being in the energy that you've been in, trying to survive. Okay. It's almost like somebody's coming to kill you and to hurt you and to harm you. And when you defend yourself and protect yourself, they accuse you of being low vibrational. Why are you so low vibrational? Put that gun away. You just broke in my house and you got your pants unzipped. What are you about to do to me? Let me get my gun. Oh, see, look there. Look there. You got your gun out. You're so karmic. See, you've got to learn better ways to work out your problems while they broke in your house with a gun and their pants zipped down. Okay. It might be an energy of acceptance now. This person might be very accepting of you and whatever your spiritual beliefs are. They have a better understanding of what's going on. Somebody has clarity right now. Okay. And they also have gratitude for you and whoever and whatever you are. They have gratitude and can appreciate the type of being that you are. You are a being of love. Okay. You are a being of righteousness. You are a higher vibrational person that does operate out of your higher self, that wants to help other people raise their vibration. And that's it. You were born with spiritual gifts that came from God. You got alien DNA and you didn't ask for any of this. Okay. They understand what you went through. from all these people. And then to be gaslit, to the point of delusion. So they have appreciation now for who you are and what you had to go through, and they don't blame you for lashing out however you lashed out. Okay. You're being seen as a person of high honor right now. Okay. Sorrow in the reverse. Somebody is taking steps to undo what was done to you, and to stop somebody from still coming toward you after you, because they're upset because you're finally getting your flowers, and somebody is so sad about it. They're having gloomy thoughts. Somebody is having very gloomy thoughts because your sorrow is in the reverse. Your sorrow is all the things that these people, the burdens they were trying to bring upon your back. And this person is having gloomy thoughts because they can't bring any more burdens upon your back. They're upset about that. They're upset because the truth came out about who they were and what they were trying to do to you. And they're being seen for exactly who and what they are. And you might have a gift that's coming toward you. Okay. Charity, recognition, support, resources, opportunities, approvals, offer, promotion. Okay. Windfall. Okay. Your blessings are going to come in. Okay. So you have gifts coming toward you. Something's coming toward you positive that's going to get you out of any sorrow energy these people were trying to keep you in by oppressing you. Okay. And we reject every form of oppression and bondage that any demonic spirit utilizes any human being to inflict upon any of God's people right now in the name of Jehovah. Okay. You might pray like that every night and every morning. Okay. And whoever this person is right now, I have work in prison. This is what I'm getting. I don't feel like this person that initiated all of this against you and your daughter is going to an actual prison. I feel like this person is being placed in a position in their life where whatever type of work they're going to be stuck and bound to survive and live, they're going to be stuck in some kind of a cycle that literally feels like a prison. You know how when you work a job where you don't make enough money, so you have to work two jobs, maybe even and have a side hustle, and you still can only afford to live in your car. Somebody is going to be put into that's just a wild example, but I'm just saying somebody's going to be put into some type of situation where their life literally feels like, even though they're not behind bars, they feel like they're literally inside of a prison, because all they can go is from point A to point B, point A to point B, point A to point B. And when they're not working, they barely have enough time just to get enough rest to wake up and go for it. They're going to be put into some form of slavery. Their life is going to be some form of slavery. When you are living, you're not even able to live from paycheck to paycheck, or you're doing some type of work that you hate, that's taking a toll on you. And it's all you can do, and you're not allowed any other opportunity, and you're going to be that way for the rest of your life until you take your last breath on the planet. And say you're not able to even retire. You have to do some type of job that you really, really hate doing, that's really oppressive to you. It could be prostitution even, but whatever it is, it's going to feel like a prison. Prison might even be better for this person. They might get more rest in prison, because whatever type of cycle they're stuck in right now, or they're being put in, it's going to feel like a prison, the way that they're about to work, and or whatever whatever burden in the form of what they're going to have to do to survive is going to feel like a prison. They're going to prefer to go to jail. Okay. They're going to wish they went to jail. So Holy Spirit, what is the message? Because this person is under judgment in the legal system. All right, Holy Spirit, y'all told me to start with this one. What is the message at this particular time? Let's see, energy, crowning this read. Okay. So the King of Wands reversed. This might be a masculine, has what they were trying to, the moon card can represent illusions. Okay. The illusion they were trying to create surrounding your daughter was the same illusion that they tried to create surrounding you. Okay. And whoever y'all are, your mother might have also been a high priestess. She could have been a high priestess in the upright or in the downright. A high priestess in the reverse. Okay. Some people are born witches. You call it what you want, and you can be an unconscious witch. And I don't mean witch like a negative way. The word witch has a certain connotation about it, but in actuality, it's just talking about a person that has some kind of spiritual abilities, a healer of some kind. You could heal or you could hurt with your power. Okay, you can heal or hurt with your power, with your words. Okay. But whoever this person is, this King of Wands reverse, illusions, whatever type of illusion they might have tried to create surrounding your bloodline and the women in your family. I don't know. It's something where your mother had spiritual abilities too. I don't know if she was a good or bad, high priestess, or if she was even aware. Do you know some of y'all had mothers that might have been Christians in the Christian church? And if you ever mentioned anything about high priestess or confirmation, okay, that's confirmation. They want me to say, some of you are, like I said, have mothers that had a lot of spiritual abilities that they didn't even know. They were like an unconscious witch. They could have been a whole Christian out here that was a devout Christian or a devout Catholic or devout Orthodox, and all they ever might have known was whatever religion they believe in, Jesus, and not known or agree. If you ever mention anything else to them about New Age or spirituality, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. But they don't realize that they have a certain spiritual ability and power, but they might have been indoctrinated into their religion, so they would never refer to themselves as a witch, a good or bad witch. But your mother might have been one too, but not like an unconscious one, meaning not knowing or being aware of her spiritual power. She might have just chalked it off to woo, I got the Holy Ghost. Oh no, I feel this energy. I got the Holy Ghost. I got the Holy Ghost, and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke your uncle in the name of Jesus. He always got his way when we were kids. But your mother, whoever your mother is, your mother might have been very powerful, whether she knew and was aware of her powers or not, whether she was in a religion or not. She might have had that same energy that you have, that your daughter has. Okay. Y'all might come from a bloodline like that, where they didn't know what they had. But nonetheless, somebody that created an illusion, this might be that West African energy that collaborated with whoever this jealous person in your family and that tarot card reader, that air sign, all these people that collaborated against you. Illusions, the moon card in the reverse, they dispelled the illusion about you to this Capricorn. Okay. They dispelled the illusion and told the truth. And the reason they told the truth was because they tried so hard, so many times, to unalive you, or maybe even your daughter, and y'all were untouchable. They were not able to do this. King of Pentacle reverse, somebody might have been in some very shallow, unempathetic energy, only caring about their self, some very devil energy, whereby, on some hunter prey type energy. I'll lie. I'll create deception and illusions about who you are, to get people to help me to take you down, so I can get my way. Because at the end of the day, you're my prey and I'm the predator. That's just life here on earth with the humans, until we evolve into God, our God mind. You understand? So they might have been on this. The King of Pentacle reverse is somebody that is still operating out of the lower chakras, somebody that's in survival mode. So they're like an animal. They're like the lion. They don't have a conscience or feel bad about preying on a gazelle. It's time for me to eat. I don't care about you or who you are, or if you're a good person or a bad person. If I have to lie on you to get someone to help me because you're too big to take down, I'll do and say whatever I have to do to get what I want. That's the animal mentality, and that's the plight of the human that's trapped in this body, to overcome our animal carnal nature and move into the higher chakra and operate out our higher self. So whoever this person was, they all work together. Could be an earth sign here. It could be someone with fire in their chart or Cancer in their chart. But the truth came out about you, and the reason that the truth came out about you is because they couldn't kill you. That's why, because they were like, if this person was who you said they were, then these death spells should have worked. Yeah, when we tried to sacrifice this person, and they tried to sacrifice you. They sure did. The three of them came together. The three of them came together and tried to sacrifice you. Okay, many times, not once, but they tried to sacrifice you time after time after time after time after time. Okay, the Page of Swords reverse off of this lie that they told about you. Someone could be a younger air sign. Okay, or someone could just be a liar with a sharp tongue that talked a whole lot of shit about you. Yeah, these three people that talked all this shit about you to get someone's power and strength, because I feel like this Central African energy that works for the metaphysical part of the government, I feel like they're very powerful spiritually, and they needed their help. And they helped them. They all worked together. This is a stubborn one. Oh, they don't want to go down. We're gonna put her down. Don't worry, we're gonna put her down. These people tried their best to sacrifice you in this hangman energy right here. But every time they tried to sacrifice you, they could not do it. So somebody started asking some questions like, what's going on? So their obstacle was that they could not kill you because it was not justified. Killing you was not justified at all. So what happened in the recent past? They wanted to, they were like, hey, the only way we can prove what we said about her is if she dies when we kill her. They even tried whatever they used. And then that's when the truth came out. And someone was heartbroken that they had to tell the truth at some point. Let me tell you something. God will make a fool out of you. You know that? God will make a fool out of your foolish, human, low vibrational, karmic ass heart. God will eat up that heart. Somebody is heartbroken right now because they had their head so far up their ass and their ego that they really, really felt powerful enough, like they were God and had the authority to call judgment on your life because somebody was jealous of you and they couldn't get you to use your spiritual gifts to make money for them. So they decided, I'm going to be God and I'm going to be the author and finisher of your face. And I'm going to call judgment on your life because I'm jealous of you. Really? That's what we're doing. These people are, yes, they're so delusional. They're like, I'm going to play God and I'm going to call judgment on you because I'm jealous and I want to use your energy for something low vibrational, but I can't control you. So I'll lie to get somebody more powerful to help. And even with even with that person's power, they couldn't take you down because you're not God. You're not. How dare you? The ego is something else. That's why love is love is the most powerful energy. Love of the highest vibration is the most powerful energy powering the universe. And those that have it in a high vibration are the most powerful. And the other most powerful thing, okay, that counters love, okay, to bring the balance between the two polarities, the dark and the light, is what? The ego. Because it's the ego that puts you into delusions of grandeur to believe that you have the power of God to call judgment on another human being like yourself that take poo-poos and wipe their ass and bleed just like you. It's the ego. So it's love, the love of the highest vibration versus the ego. Okay? And somebody that was so far into the matrix and illusion of their ego of who they think they actually are in this realm, and they're not even close to spiritually ranked how high you are, thought that they could devise a plan to overthrow you because you seem so weak, because you have love, but in actuality you have all the power. It was a comedy, a movie called The Men Who Stare at Goats. And it was a comedy about conspiracy theories that are actually true. And the guy in the military, he was on a special assignment in the military to investigate into psychic powers and spiritual abilities. And it's that movie actually was depicting what really did happen in the military. So they gave him a budget and money to study different types of spirituality and to experiment with drugs, mind controlling drugs, and all this stuff. And while he was doing that, he said he went through some kind of spiritual awakening, whereby, and watch it. It's a comedy, but it's a lot of truth in it, and it's called The Men Who Stare at Goats. Okay, and in the movie, he was like in the Vietnam War or something like that, and I think he got shot or something happened where he died and came back to life. But he saw a Vietnamese face that had appeared, and it was a thing where all of the soldiers were shooting at someone that was running by that didn't have a weapon, and nobody could hit him, and they missed him. And they were actually missing this person on purpose because they felt guilty about shooting an unarmed person, right? This is in the movie. And this man got hit by a bullet or something happened where he had some kind of supernatural experience, and a Vietnamese face, because he was in a war over there, appeared out of nowhere. And when this face had appeared, what the face said to him was, their power is stronger than yours because they have love. And it said something about they're stronger than you will ever be because they have love. It's their love. It was saying something about love being their power, love being their strength, love being stronger than anything. And that's what started him on a spiritual journey when he got shot while being in Vietnam, fighting or whatever. And that vision came to him of one of the people maybe that they shot and killed that said, love is their strength. Love is their strength, So I'm just saying all that to make the point that love is your strength. And even though to the naked eye, it might look vulnerable and weak, like you might have been an easy kill, or you and your daughter, or maybe the woman in your family, or whoever, the ones of the highest vibration of love, you might look vulnerable to the naked, untrained eye, but love is actually your strength. Okay. And somebody with a big ego is heartbroken about that because they're in an illusion, and they're heartbroken about this because somebody's coming towards you now that knows that they took action against you. Okay. So this person that took action against you is coming towards you with this Ace of Wands here, because it's like they can't sleep anymore, or they're having nightmares about what they tried to do to you, because these people really, really convinced them that you were a high priestess in the reverse, and so was your daughter. Okay. And they've Neuralinked your daughter illegally. They illegally Neuralinked your daughter when they incarcerated her. Okay. And this is happening right now in real time. Like, they're trying to undo all the damage that was done, and they're getting ready to come toward you. Okay. They're taking action. They're taking action to correct their wrongs that happened up under their watch, because they were in charge. They were supposed to be the leader. This Central African government official in that part of the government that deals with metaphysics and spirituality, they were in charge. They were supposed to be responsible. And they allowed these people, out of their own greed and jealousy, to convince them to put you and your daughter under restriction, and then to try to take your lives. All right. And what's going on right now, Holy Spirit? Okay. I have the Two of Swords. Okay. This person, I was afraid this was going to come out. This person is having a lot of stress and anxiety about coming towards you, because they're planning on acting like they don't know what happened, because they can't just come out and say, yes, I helped these people try to kill you. So I don't know how to say this. Well, if I have to, let me see, put myself in somebody else's energy for a minute. Imagine what it would be like to have made a murder attempt on somebody and tried to kill them with other people that were trying to kill you or hurt or harm you. and you realize you made a horrible mistake, and you didn't try once, you tried your best. I mean, it's not like, oh no, we shouldn't have did that. Oh no, we got to correct it. No. You gave it your best shot, and you tried hard. And when it didn't work, you went hard in the paint to try to kill somebody, real hard in the paint. And finally, when it's all over and said and done, and you're trying to fix the problem, you have to be the one to go to that person to make an offer to them. Okay. And how do you word something like that to someone? Hi, nice to meet you. I was wondering, I'm just being realistic, putting myself in somebody else's position. How you doing? You might not know me personally, but I was one of the people that was trying to kill you, and I tried really, really hard. And I just want you to know I'm really, really sorry. And can we move past this? Here, we want to offer this to you. I mean, most people don't have the balls or testicular fortitude to be able to do that. Now, Kuan Yin does. I do. But that's because I've got female balls. No. I was born a woman. Hold on. I don't want no rumors getting started about me. Let me clear this shit up right now. I'm Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I was born a woman. I love being a woman. I've always been a woman. What anybody else do, that's their business. It ain't none of my business. I don't have no judgment, right, wrong, nothing. I don't give a fuck. Live your life. Live and let live. But what I'm trying to make the expression that I have balls. And I mean that in a spiritual way, okay? Meaning, I'll talk about when I do something, and I got enough strength. I would never do something like this to somebody. But if I did, I'm the type of personality, again, that's a truth teller. I'll go right to your face and be like, yeah, it was me. I tried to do it. I sure did. Yes, I did. I did. And I was dead wrong for doing it. And I'm willing to go ahead and make correction. I know you hate me right now, and you're probably about to cuss me out and pull a gun on me. I get it. I understand. But it's my mistake, and I got to clean up what I messed up, and I stand on business because that's just who I am as a person. But that's really who I really am as a person, for real. You know, I stand on business. But then again, I would never do something like this. But so I'm imagining the average person does not have the testicular fortitude to come before someone that they actually try to take out and admit to being one of the people. So this person might come toward you or send somebody toward you, okay, or make an offer to you of a gift or some type of reparations for what was done to you, but they are not going to acknowledge that they had any part in whatever they did against you with these people and what they allowed to do to you. They're not going to admit that, okay? But they're going to come toward you, and that must be with this gift energy, okay? The 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody might have been trying to steal something from you. It could be money. Maybe they suppressed your money or stopped your money flow in some kind of a way. Maybe they're going to give that back to you or whatever the case may be. My question is, Holy Divine Spirit, what are they going to do? Are they going to acknowledge about this Neuralink energy, this chip? What I mean, they're going to turn a blind eye that they had a part in it. But is this person going to acknowledge about this Neuralink device where they're tapping into a camera in somebody's eye? And is there a way to remove it? And are they going to, the last time I checked, I looked up that there is some kind of surgery, not surgery, but it's a thing where when you go into the MRI machine, they can locate the chip or Neuralink, and they could get 3 lasers pointed directly at it to completely disable it, to hit it at the same time, precisely. And I forgot what it's called, but it's a name for that. There's a spiritual way to take care of that too. But it takes a lot of focus, meditation, and crystal work and other stuff. It takes longer, but it can be done that way too. But I want to know, are they gonna, because I'm sure ain't nobody cool or good with walking around with a Neuralink in their head or a version of a Neuralink that has a camera in their eye, where no, y'all, these people got to do something about that goddamn camera in your eye. So you could wipe your own goddamn pussy, excuse my French. But I feel some kind of way about these narcissistic type energies. I feel some kind of way about these entitled narcissists feeling like they have a right and you're subhuman. So if we tag you and we can tap into a camera and tap into your body anytime we want to, we could just do that. I feel some kind of way about that. Okay. Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacle reverse. Somebody is gonna release something and let something go, but I feel like they're gonna do it quietly or sneaky. What is that? No, that Neuralink needs to be destroyed completely or disabled to where even if someone wanted to tap into it again, they can't. Whoever you are, they did this to. This is somebody's daughter. Whoever your daughter is, she probably don't even know that shit is inside her. She probably doesn't even know that it's inside her. Okay. Their complete wish fulfillment is that you will not be expecting that. Okay. That someone won't be expecting something. The Hermit in the reverse. Someone might be a Virgo because something didn't go in somebody's favor. Okay. Someone might be a Leo, or someone might be very powerful. Something did not go in somebody's favor. Give me more clarity. The Six of Wands. Somebody did not move forward with something in the past. If these people try to make your daughter some kind of offer to utilize her spiritual power in the past, if they tried to manipulate her when she was younger, and make her think something's one thing and make it look a certain way. You know how they can do for college kids or that college age kids, especially when they're just getting out there, 19, 20 years old. Whoever your daughter is in present day, she must be like between the age now maybe of 25 and 30, something like that, maybe. She's got to be between 20 and 30 right now, for what I'm picking up on. In the past, whatever they conned, manipulated, and did to her, she is refusing to move forward with these people to allow them to use her power. Okay? So they have to let something go. It's a missed opportunity, and somebody can't move to calmer waters. See, they wanted to take your, whoever these people are, they were hoping they would be able to bring your daughter into the fold. So if they could not utilize your spiritual power, they thought that they were going to pull her into this shit and you'd be able to manipulate and use her. Whatever manipulation they did surrounding boyfriends, her friendship circles, and things like that, to trap her and to keep her and bring her into their secret society, she didn't want to move forward with them once she got clarity and fully understands herself now. Okay, the Lover's reverse. She's not willing to partner with these people anymore. Whoever your daughter is, she's valuing her sacred energy right now. She's not playing with any of these people. Oh, this is a Gemini. Okay, the Empress reverse. There is an older woman here. She could have Gemini in her chart or Libra in her chart, but I'm getting Gemini strong. There's an older woman here that could not let something go emotionally. Because they might have played some kind of a part in doing something to spiritually influence your daughter. And they're upset because they can't get away with getting your daughter to work with them anymore. So they might have been in the background trying to still create drama surrounding your daughter's life. Maybe whoever this Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising is, she's a High Priestess in the reverse. You already saw the Empress in the reverse. So this could be like an older woman, like an auntie or cousin or something like that, or a friend of the family. But whoever this older woman is, this might be the person that was jealous of both you and your daughter. But she might have, in present day, been making offers to people at your daughter's job or school or whatever she does, you know, for a living. She's been trying to create conflict and drama for her. Trying to possibly entrap her into some situation where she could force her to work with her. Okay, so this is someone that's jealous because they don't have shit. Whoever this person is, they got Gemini in their chart, this Empress reverse. She don't have nothing going for her, nothing. but to do healing. Okay, she don't have access to no genuine spiritual ability. She might do some black magic, but she's void and empty of talent. She's void and empty of ideas, creativity, the type of energy that attracts good things and good people. Her life is fucking miserable. There's an older woman here whose life is fucking miserable, that literally wanted to use your daughter as her puppet, because you wouldn't be this woman's puppet. This woman might be closer to whoever your age is. And she's miserable. She's having a tower right now because she was this might be the jealous person that worked with the tarot card reader, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius tarot card reader, and the West African practitioner that was connected with the Central African government official. Okay, the tower. And it's a tower because she's like, wait a minute, if I can't control you or your daughter, without you guys, I don't have shit, because all the talent and the power resides inside the two of you. And this is somebody that wanted to try to control you and your daughter, that was doing stuff in the background. And now they're not going to be able to move forward in their life because they don't have access to your daughter's energy or your energy now, whoever this older Empress in the reverse is. That was causing obstacles for both of you. Yep. Somebody accepted that they've been tricked. Someone might have Virgo in their chart. Somebody might be in some hermit energy right now, and they standing on business. A high priestess. Damn. A high priestess is standing on business because they already know. They already know that this Queen of Swords reverse, Gemini energy, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Empress reverse, High Priestess reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, just wants to drain them of their energy so they could use them like a puppet. Because whoever this person is right here, this Queen of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they're nobody. And all the hype that they created surrounding whoever and whatever they have and whatever they built was all for you and your daughter's energy. That's what it was. And that's why they were triggered and jealous of you from the door, because y'all were independent and strong. And they knew they didn't have no kind of power. They didn't have no kind of shine at all. Nothing about them. They're dull, boring, lack of creativity. They don't possess the type of energy because they didn't do the inner healing work to attract good things and good people to themselves. So everything that they built up was off of your energy and your daughter's energy until both of you spiritually woke up and realized whoever this toxic Queen of Swords reverse is was using both you and your daughter, creating facades surrounding who you all were so that she could build a pipe around who she is, which is a nobody without your energy. Here she goes right here. Whoever your daughter is, your daughter might have Virgo and Pisces placements in her chart somewhere, but your daughter's a high priestess, and she might be a hermit type energy. She might be someone that studies, and your daughter is standing on business right now. Right now, whoever your daughter is not fucking around with this Queen of Swords reverse, Empress reverse, that she realized has been draining her energy and your energy and manipulating and trying to use her so that she could make herself look like something she is not. The High Priestess, Nine of Cups, and the Hermit. The Queen of Swords reverse and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. There you go. The mask is off. Everybody sees who she is now. She was a nobody. And nobody's a nobody, but she was a nobody because she's refusing to do the work, to the inner work, to make herself shine on the outside. She's refusing to, whoever this person is that was jealous is refusing to do the inner work that will allow her to shine forth her light so people can see who she is. I just slid the cards right off of do not touch my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Holy Spirit, is there anything else you want us to know? Somebody is going to have to find a new place to live. Their life is going to feel like a prison. Whatever type of lifestyle they're about to be stuck in, whatever type of job or whatever they're about to do, I don't feel like they're going to an actual prison. I feel like they're going to be stuck in a cycle that feels like a prison. Okay? Whatever they're going to do, they're going to feel like a prison. Like they might have a job where they do nothing but clean up people's doodle all day long. Just like, or prostitution maybe. They might end up being some kind of a prostitute where they do nothing but turn tricks all day long in a room or something like that. Okay? They're going to be in some kind of prison here that has to do with work. Okay? Eviction. They're going to be, however their lifestyle is right now, it's going to be downgraded greatly because they're going to have to move from wherever they live right now. Whoever this person is. Take a spiritual bath, fast, isolate, and meditate. What else do you want us to know, Holy Spirit? Yeah, courthouse. You're going to end up going to court. Somebody might try to set a house on fire. Guided to sell and never return. Somebody might have to sell a house and they might try to set that house on fire. Cringeworthy because they're going to get evicted. So if someone owns a house, their house is going to start going into foreclosure and they're going to be forced to sell that house. This person might try to set that house on fire. Instead of having to sell their home, this person might actually, there might be a blizzard going on in the near future somewhere. And somebody might lose something. Yeah, this is about real estate or rental property. Okay. Somebody might have to get evicted out of a property that they have to sell. Okay. But instead, someone could be where there's earthquakes or there's about to be an earthquake. But instead, this person is going to try to set the house on fire. They might not be successful, but they might try to set a house on fire. This person might have set you up to be chipped while you asleep by an ex or a family member. And I always tell y'all, you like, because y'all be like, I would have woke up out my sleep. Not if you were dating somebody that put something in your food or drink before you went to bed. And well, I would have known. No, you won't, because if you go to sleep at nighttime anyway, you're not going to know if somebody gave you a pill to put you into a deep, deep sleep because you're going to bed anyway. So imagine you about to go to bed to go to sleep and you got your little Pepsi by your nightstand or a glass of water or apple juice or whatever, but somebody put a pill inside or something to knock you out into like you're under anesthesia. But you're going to sleep in bed anyway, so you just think that you went to bed and slept real heavy, but in actuality, you was put under. And they set you up and allow someone to come into your home and Neuralink you. Okay? This person might have set the mama up, too, to be Neuralinked by an ex or a family member. In divine timing, when the lessons learned, this person is going to be in hell for a really long time, and they're going to be living a version of hell for a very long time. Somebody is finally seeing the situation clearly. That's that Capricorn energy in the government. They're finally seeing the situation clearly about what this person tried to do to you because they're a psychopath. I have Poison and Incarcerated that just came out. They're a psychopath that thought they was a master manifester, but the only thing is they don't have no manifestation energy. Other people have the energy. Other people have the energy that they need to manifest. There are other people that have the energy that they need to manifest. So that this is somebody that just figured, okay, I want to be a master manifester, but I don't have that kind of energy. So all I have to do is find someone with that energy and control them. That's this person's ideology and way of thinking. That's how they planned on being a master manifester. A master manifester is someone with their own energy that can manifest. But this is someone that looks for other people that have that type of energy, and they try to control the person with that energy to manifest. It's almost the plight of the masculine and divine feminine energy right now. You know, you hop on the energy that you need so you can manifest for yourself. You plug into our batteries, right? Holy Spirit, what did y'all said? Chakra card. They want me to pull a chakra card for somebody. Yeah, this person right now is dealing with a whole lot of paranoia. Somebody that's incarcerated, or they're about to be incarcerated, or be in some type of restriction. Someone that's about to be put up under some kind of restriction or incarceration is paranoid about someone poisoning them. They might be paranoid that somebody might poison them. Root chakra. They're dealing with paranoia right now. Or someone's afraid that somebody might try to poison them when they are restricted or incarcerated. Somebody damn sure need to be restricted. Heart chakra overactive. Lack of proper boundaries with friendships and intimate relationships. So this might be one of the energies that they worked with that's also worried about now going to jail. All right. Third eye, overactive, excessive daydreaming, feeling overwhelmed when faced with decision. Right now, somebody could be kind of wandering off and detaching from the world. Yo, I can't say it fast enough and make it up, y'all. I promise you, I can't make it up. It's what I just said. Root chakra, a loss of interest in being part of the world. Yes, underactive root chakra. Yeah, but I picked that energy up off of this card, the third eye. Excessive daydreaming and feeling overwhelmed when faced with decisions. Right now, this person can't even make no decisions. There's somebody that can't even make no decisions because they're like, I'm living a nightmare. I must be dreaming. I refuse to believe that my life has turned for the worse like this. I planned this so perfectly to be a master manifestor off of another person's energy. And now I'm detaching from the world because I don't believe this is real. I'm going to wake up from this nightmare any minute now. Root chakra, lost of being a part of the world. They don't believe this is happening to them. They're like, no, it wasn't supposed to end like this. It's like the end of a villain's story. Okay? This is literally like the end of a villain's story. Yeah, this is their energy I'm describing right now. You see, look at her face. Look at the child. Look at this child. I want you to see this expression on her face. Y'all see her face? That's exactly how this person's looking right now. They're sitting there detached from reality, thinking it's all a bad dream and they're going to wake up any minute now because their mask has been completely removed and they literally can't believe that they got caught and they did not get away with what they were trying to pull off on you. You and your daughter. Okay. Throat chakra underactive. Health issues like hypothyroidism. Okay. This person might be having a lot of outbursts right now because of an overreactive solar plexus chakra. They're dealing with emotional issues right now. So this might be someone that might be like having a lot of random outbursts. They said, and that's it. So it's just going to be these cards. This person is dealing with so much grief right now, underactive heart chakra. They're in a mental fog, overactive crown chakra, underactive heart chakra. They feel trapped in unloving, toxic relationships. This person has an entity feeding in their throat chakra. That might be connected to this hypothyroidism that they might be dealing with as a result of this entity attachment feeding in their throat chakra. And it serves them right for doing all that fucking lying. Entity feeding in the root chakra. That's why they're paranoid right now. This person is very fearful right now. Root chakra. Low self-esteem, root chakra. Thrown off vibration or functioning of the lymphatic and circulatory system, sacral chakra. So somebody is going to, somebody else that's a part of, that was a part of that group that pulled their energy away because someone walked away and pulled their energy back from somebody because the Three of Wands reverse, they didn't get the results that they were expecting. It was not what they expected from this person. So while one person's life is going to feel like they're in some kind of a prison, somebody else is actually going to go to an actual prison and jail. And somebody's a wounded warrior right now. They're feeling all the energy from everything they sent out. It's coming back to them right now. That Eight of Wands. Right now, somebody's body is about to break down on them, both spiritually, emotionally, and physically. It's like all of the energy they sent out to you is about to like literally come back toward them right now. Someone might have Aquarius in their chart. If this person was sending you crown chakra attacks with that, not with that Eight of Wands reverse, that Eight of Wands, that shit is on its way back to this person. They might have Aquarius in their chart. This is one of the other people that was involved, because this person's going to actually go to court and go to jail. Oh, and they are sad right now. So whoever this other person is, they think somebody's going to try to poison them. Okay. Somebody might have Libra and or Pisces in their chart. Something was not justified. Oh, okay. This King of Cups energy was watching something that this person did. So this King of Cups energy might be the energy that Capricorn government official, Central African government official was, whatever type of time they was on. Whoever this other person is that actually is going to go to prison, they're paranoid that somebody's going to poison them in jail or prison. And they've been keeping an eye and watching this person. Someone could be a Libra, and whatever they were doing was not justified. Whatever this person was doing, they knew was not justified for them to be doing it. And they already told this person and everyone else involved to back the fuck up off of you and your daughter. Okay? They already said the devil in reverse. Leave them alone. We're trying to clean up the mess now. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles. They're trying to leave you alone so that you can complete your forward movement into the wealth and abundance that belongs with you. You and your daughter. Okay? See? The Six of Wands. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles. Either you or your daughter or both of you are not supposed to be in no damn Nine of Pentacles. Y'all are supposed to be in the Ten of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Y'all are supposed to be very financially abundant. And it was supposed to have happened a long time ago if y'all were left the fuck alone to do y'all with y'all energy, to build in your business, if y'all work together, or if y'all were working at something or working separately or together. Whatever y'all do, y'all was supposed to manifest so much money and abundance based on your energy, but you had some type of demonic, jealous ass person that didn't have no kind of power at all whatsoever, that is a narcissist that literally wanted to use your energy to manifest the lifestyle for themselves that belongs to you. So this person, King of Cups energy, said it's not justified. We already determined that the devil in reverse. We're going to undo everything that we did to block this person's energy. Okay. So that they can move forward from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, like they were supposed to have done a long time ago. And they were watching this person, and that's why they're about to go to jail. And they're tired. Whoever this King of Cups is, they tired. They were tired of dealing with these people, these reprobate-minded people, telling them, I already told you, leave this person alone. Stop attacking them. I already told you to stop, and you're still bothering them. I already told y'all to pull back. This person was in their thoughts because they're getting sick and tired of having to babysit these little I can't even think of the word for them, infants, toddler-minded people. They got tired of babysitting these people. Look, I already told you, leave them alone. Leave them alone. We already determined that y'all lied on them. Y'all lied because y'all wanted to use their energy. So I restricted them, and we did things to block them from being able to move forward and to hurt them, harm them. We even tried to kill them. And they did nothing wrong. So I told you to back off and leave them alone. And now I shouldn't have to keep on babysitting your asses, going in the spiritual realm, checking on you, following up on you, whoever this person is. They had to keep on watching these people, the Seven of Pentacles here. They had to keep on babysitting and watching them, and they got tired. They're weary from having to babysit these fucking infant, toddler-minded people that kept on doing shit to y'all. And they got tired, and then so they got into some very deep reflective energy about, what do I have to do to get these people to understand I mean business? And I told them to leave them alone and back up. And this person realized they had to get into the King of Swords energy. They were operating out of their emotions because they had created emotional bonds and ties with these people, and they were allowing how they felt in the past about these people to interfere with them handling their business right now. That's why now they've gone from the King of Cups to the King of Swords. They were like, I'm going to have to operate and deal with these people with straight logic and completely remove myself emotionally from how I deal with these people. And that's what they did. After they got into some reflective energy, trying to figure out, how can I make them stop? I keep on trying to be compassionate. I keep on trying to show empathy for them, because we've all worked together for some years now. I know these people's children. I have bond and relationships. I've had cookouts and barbecues. We've interacted with each other. So I'm trying to give them some grace and get them to stop. But they keep on trying to sneak behind my back and still kill these people. And that's when they realized they had to get out of the King of Cups, operating using emotional intelligence with these people, and start yielding that sword. Remove themselves emotionally and start dealing with these people out of straight logic. I got to stop playing with these people. And that's why, so that you and your daughter can get to the bag, 10 of Pentacles, where you belonged possibly 10 years ago or more. Y'all should have been here. You and your daughter should have both been here in the 10 of Pentacles, with the type of energy that both of you make, in that sacred energy that both of you produce, because of your mindset. So somebody planned to pull their energy back from these people. They're not close to pulling their energy back from these idiots. So somebody's life is about to feel like a prison. Somebody else is actually going to go to a prison or jail. That's why they're paranoid, because maybe they did a lot of people wrong and they're scared somebody might try to poison them. What's this about, a blizzard? Wow. Somebody's not going to be able to balance the situation for themselves. Somebody's going to be cut off from somebody. Like in a blizzard? Oh, it looks like a blizzard. Okay. With this white and light blue contrast together, it kind of looks like a blizzard right here going on. Somebody's going to get lost in a blizzard, or someone's going to get lost or stranded or something in a blizzard, where they're going to be cut off from all contact with anybody, or they're going to be in some kind of area where they get blizzards. The Page of Swords. Maybe somebody's going to be being watched and put away somewhere where it's very cold, where they get blizzards, because somebody might take a risk to try to speak out about everything that was done against your daughter and done against you, because they're upset. They're upset because they've lost their financial foundation. Got it. Aha. Thank you. Whoever this person is that's going to be in a spiritual prison, whoever this person is that's going to be in a spiritual prison right here, they know that it's something off about them mentally. They're not going to go to a spirit. They're not going to go to actual jail. One person is going to jail, and they're paranoid about getting poisoned in jail because maybe they're going to go to jail locally or prison somewhere where somebody might recognize them and know who they are, and they might try to poison them. And they're paranoid about that because of all the evil they've done to others. But this other person here who's going to be stuck in a cycle that feels like a prison wherever they're going, and whatever type of work they do, it's going to feel like a prison with misery. This person's mentally unstable, and they're worried this person might get to blabbing off their mouth and speaking out about what they did and who was involved and who did what, and complaining about their situation because they're losing their house. That's the person with the eviction energy that might try to set their house on fire. This person's going to be sent somewhere where it's isolated and there are blizzards. They're going to be sent to go live somewhere or stationed somewhere. Someone's going to be stationed and put somewhere and be put to work doing something in a cold blizzard area. That's what's going to happen. And it's the person that's not going to an actual jail, but their life is going to feel like a jail with whatever type of work they're about to do. And they're going to lose the home they're in right now. And rather than go to jail, this was their alternative. And the person's worried about them running their mouth. So they're going to put them somewhere where they'll be cut off from being able to communicate with anybody. So this person might not have access to the internet or the phone wherever they're going. It almost, I'm getting some Handmaid's Tale energy. It's like somebody's going to be somewhere where they might have to do something sexual, maybe be a prostitute or something for a living. But it's going to be where they're restricted from communicating with the outside world. They're not going to be able to use the internet or the phone. It's something like that. Okay. That's a fitting punishment. And then this person's going to come toward you, Empress. This person's, whoever this government official is, either they're going to come toward you or someone else is going to come toward you. And then they're going to give something to you, I guess, to balance something out for whatever happened to you and your daughter. Whatever happened to you and your daughter, you're going to receive some kind of a gift. Okay. Y'all are going to receive some kind of a gift to try to help you put your lives back together from what these people did. What is earthquake? Someone that was childish. They're not going to be expecting it. A King of Swords energy that might try to get away. Oh, or that tried to steal something or do something that was sneaky and underhanded. King of Wands energy. This might be somebody that could have dated you or catfished you. Yeah, Queen of Wands reverse energy. So somebody that might have dated you or catfished you in the past, they're not going to be able to recover. This person might try to get away, run away, sneak away, get away with something, but they're going to get stuck in an earth. Something is going to happen as a result of an earthquake that they're not going to be expecting, and they're not going to be able to recover. I don't know. Somebody might perish in an earthquake. Somebody might try to run away so that they don't go to prison or jail or something like that. Like if they go to court for an initial hearing and then a court date is set and they bail out and then they have to come back to court, they might try to go on the run. And wherever they go on the run to, it's going to be like a place that has earthquakes. And they're never going to show up for court. They're just going to maybe they'll try to live as a sovereign citizen, get rid of their social security number or lose their identity. Or you understand what I'm saying? Try to arrange their life to maybe live like an illegal immigrant or something like that. This person's going to go somewhere so that they don't have to serve their time or something like that. But what's going to actually end up happening to them is an earthquake is going to catch them off guard. And that could mean, again, they're not going to recover. So they might go to a court hearing, but then they might not ever go back again. And they're going to run off somewhere, but they're going to end up dying in an earthquake is what I'm getting. They're going to be seriously injured or die in an earthquake with this Nine of Wands reverse here. All right, please give me 3 cards to finish off this read. Please give me 3 cards to finish off this read. Yeah, this group of people that was all working together, this is a community of people that all work together against you. All of them now are in sorrow and pain. Not one of them is going to have peace. The wheel has officially turned. These people can't even let go of the fact they couldn't sacrifice you, even right now as I speak. Even right now, this very moment as I speak, these people are still emotionally holding on with the 8. Even this is happening in real time with the 6 of Cups reversed here. But they're 8 of Cups. It's a lot of cups here. All this emotion, because they're still holding on. They're still holding on emotionally to the fact that they couldn't sacrifice you. They're not even sorry. They have no regrets about what they did to you. They're sorry that they could not sacrifice you. And that's what's hurting them right now the most. This community of people, it's killing them right now that they couldn't kill you, that they couldn't sacrifice you and your daughter. And that somebody's pulling their energy back from these psychopaths. King of Swords reverse. These reptilian thinking people, cold, unempathetic people that have no warmth, no love in their life. No love at all. Unhealed souls. The King of Pentacles, the High Priestess reversed. Oh, in the upright. Okay. Yeah, they're having okay. They flipped it. Okay. Whoever the King of Pentacles is, this might be that government official that has to come toward you. They're having a tower because that person is pulling their energy back from them. The King of Pentacles, they might have Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in their chart. This is the High Priest, okay? Or High Priestess, woman or man. And they're having a tower. They're having a tower right now because this person, this government official, connected to this metaphysical, spiritual part of the government, that gave the order to have you Neuralinked and your daughter Neuralinked. This person that gave the order is pulling their energy back from these people and going to restore something back into balance for both you and your daughter, for your lost time, your stolen energy, someone trying to steal your spiritual gifts, the torture, the torment. They're going to offer something to you. Okay. So here's your reading. I am Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And good luck to you. I'm happy for you. That's a blessing to hear that. Hopefully all of us will have success for what has happened to all of us that have been dealing with these injustices that have been against us. All right. Y'all have a safe weekend. I may or may not do Love of the Highest Vibration this evening. I don't know. It depends. We'll see. But other than that, if you don't hear from me and I don't see you, have a wonderful, blessed, safe weekend. Don't forget to keep praying.